podcast from LastBSTN, sponsored by Fight Division. I am here with the legend, the General, Jonathan Haggerty. Jonathan, thank you so much for coming chatting to us. I'm massively fangirling. So I've just took part in your seminar, which explains why I look like such a hot mess at the minute, but it was incredible. Talk to us a little bit just about what we're doing here today.
Just showing off every single move that I have in the locker.
Yeah.
You know, it was a lot of moves, wasn't it?
Yeah, loads.
But yeah, like I say, every seminar I come to show everything. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So how often do you do this then? Like obviously in between fights, it's great. Obviously we get to get all the information and all the knowledge off you. It's also good for keeping you sharp in between because you're constantly going over your techniques. So like how often do you do them?
Yeah, for sure. I've been doing them I do them like 3 times a month, 4 times a month.
Right, quite a lot then. Yeah.
America, everywhere.
Oh really? You've been in America doing them? Just
Sick.
for seminars? Sick. Amazing. And one thing I want to talk to you before we get on to like what's coming up with you, obviously because there's loads going on at the minute, is where did the General come from? Like who came up with that?
I had it as a Facebook name.
Oh, right.
And then one commentator must have just went on my Facebook, see
And
it.
just kept it.
And then I just started knocking people out, so just stuck. Just stuck with it.
I love how casual you say that, as if it's not like an insane thing. Like I just started knocking people out. So talking of knocking people out, you actually started at such a young age. So like started really so your dad has always been into like martial arts, into MMA, opened a gym. So you started when you was like 7. And I was watching an interview, you said that basically you just started knocking out adults when you was a kid. So obviously, how beneficial has that been to be against such tough opponents from such a young age? Like you must just be so resilient now.
I mean, yeah, I gained a lot of experience by getting in there with such experienced fighters at such a young age. I was fighting people like Superlek with 13 when I had 13 fights. I feel like that's played a big part in my success, and I've jumped a lot of ladders, took the fights which I think I shouldn't have took, but it's helped me out along the way. So I'm thankful for all the success, and yeah, just the sky's the limit now.
I love that. You've just said something that I really wanted to segue on. So you said that you've took fights that you shouldn't have took. There's a couple of fights that when you called out Rogtan the first time, I think everyone was kind of like, what are you doing? But obviously like that is again why you've got so far in it. On the Rodtag one and a couple of the fights that you've took, you've been like taken as the underdog, but now at the minute with everything that's going, obviously you've just beaten Ongo. Now it's like the sky is the limit for you. So like which side do you prefer? Do you prefer it when it's like, oh my God, he's unbeatable, he's smashing it, or do you prefer the underdog? Like which?
Everyone's got to be an underdog someday, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like I perform better when I'm an underdog. Yeah. But not to say that I'm going to perform better when I'm not the underdog. Yeah. But just
win-win.
Yeah, that's it. Just win. Underdog or not, the underdog's on top.
Always a winner.
Exactly.
So you said as well, speaking of that, like saying like when you are the underdog, you fight better sometimes. You said that you fight better with fear, which is obviously great because everyone's going to experience that before you get in the ring. But just talk to us a little bit about how do you control the fear? So like fighting better with fear is great, but like how do you not let it overconsume you? I
mean, before I've had no nerves in a fight and I felt every shot. But when I've had a bit of fear and a bit of adrenaline, you can't feel any shots. So it's a bit worrying when I'm in the back room and I'm not nervous. Yeah. And I'm thinking, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to feel every shot. But it comes with experience as well, you know. Yeah. I'm only getting more experience and I'm enjoying the game. I love what I do.
So again, you keep giving me lines that is just perfectly for my next question. So saying you love what you do, you said that you love doing the fight camps in England. You've only done one in Thailand and you didn't like it. Is that just because of a case of the weather? Like what is it? What are the factors that make it better for you doing a fight camp back home?
I mean, I've got the best coaches in the world over here. Christian Knowles, Alan Kedel, my father, strength and conditioning coaches. But now I'm going to be moving to Thailand for 6 months. And because I've done the last 4 weeks in Thailand against Nong Island. I felt unbelievable. The preparation was great. The acclimatizing, just that one aeroplane stopover, just an hour. It was perfect. And yeah, moving to Thailand for 6 months.
So the next thing for you at the minute now, so obviously you've absolutely smashing the Muay Thai game. You've mentioned before that you do want to go into MMA, but the next one for you is kickboxing with Carlos. So talk to us a little bit about that.
I've always wanted to fight this guy, you know. He's always been running his mouth a little bit. And yeah, he's been running but I feel like he's a great striker, big respect to him. It's going to be a great fight. I feel like he's stepping over to my territory. And once I beat him at the kickboxing, I'm going to come for his MMA belt.
I love it. I love it. So just one last thing before I let you go. Talk to me about Liam Harrison. So obviously you and Liam, both massive names in the Muay Thai game, both from England. That is the fight that the fans want. How is that looking logistically? Is that still going to happen?
Yeah, for sure. But the main thing is, like I said, giving the fans what they want. Yeah. I'm all about that. So when that fight comes around, I'll be excited for it. I'll be ready for it. Hopefully it happens soon. Yeah. Yeah, we just have to wait and see how it goes.
So I like that you said then when that fight comes along. So is it definitely, because at the minute it's kind of still just like rumoured, like everyone's saying like it could potentially happen. There's nothing actually locked in, but you're pretty certain that it will?
I mean, I definitely want it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I definitely want it. So just depends on how he gets on in his next fight. Hopefully he comes through, smashes it, and then we can get it on and give the fans what they want.
Absolutely, love that. And obviously Liam is very experienced in the game, obviously another massive name. How do you see the fight going?
Not past 3 rounds.
Yes.
You know, it's going to be a great fight. You know, big respects there. Legend, very skillful, very powerful. We both got power, so
both very aggressive as well.
He can be the more aggressive.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Definitely be me. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, 100%. With both of your styles, like I say, both so aggressive, like both very forward fighters. I just think it's definitely the fight that the fans want. So we're very happy to hear that that is still obviously on the cards. Good luck in the next fight. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat to us, and I've had an absolute ball. Thank you.
Here we go.